Inside of this video right now, I'm going to give you 10 winning product ideas that you can start selling online today. Now, make sure to pay attention throughout this entire video for some hidden gems that I've placed that are gonna help you make more profit. And on the topic of profit, the digital dropshipping business model has been insanely profitable and headache-free for me, and it can be for you as well. For every 200 likes on this video, I'm going to be giving away a lifetime membership to Digital Dropshipping Mastery, which is my A to Z program and community. So to be eligible to win, all you have to do is like this video, leave a comment, and most importantly, join our free Discord community, which will be linked in the description below. Now, let's be honest here. The days of dropshipping physical products from China are over. Everyone is trying to sell the same exact products, and ultimately, even if you do make a few sales, the long shipping times will cause your business to slowly unravel. All of the products we're about to cover are ones that have 0 shipping times, which means that these products are instantly delivered to our customers whenever they purchase, which also means that you can scale your dropshipping store as high as you possibly can without ever having to worry about fulfillment issues. So now, let's get started. Number 1, ebooks. Solving a specific problem through a digital book format is a great way to provide value and receive profit in exchange. It's also one of the easiest and quickest ways to go ahead and get into selling digital products online, because you can go to a resource like plr.me and buy the rights to existing pieces of content at a low price, or you can just create your own content. And to give you a real life example of a potential winning digital ebook, you could sell a productivity booster. So let's say you create content, it's 20 pages long, give or take, broken down into different chapters with action steps. Then once you have that content, whether it's from a PLR resource or you wrote it yourself, you can then send all of that content to a professional ebook designer through a freelance website like Fiverr, who's gonna make it look nice and pretty so that you're able to sell it for upwards of $50. And then after you sell just one unit, you're essentially just recouping all of your costs. So every time you make a sale after that first one, you have no cost of goods. And on average, with our paid marketing strategies that we use inside of DDM, we're seeing about a 2x return on ad spend with our paid traffic. Now, that may not sound incredible, but when you have no cost of goods, what that means is for every dollar we're putting in, we're getting about $1 profit back before any type of payment processing fees, which is right around 3%. Number 2, video courses. Now, video courses are a great way to get into a little bit of a higher ticket realm of selling digital products online. Now, what we just covered about ebooks is important because many people online will actually use ebooks as a tripwire. So what that means is essentially they'll sell this ebook on the front end for $20 to $30, let's say. And then after someone purchases that, they're hit with an upsell, which is a one-time offer, let's say to buy a video course that costs more than the ebook that they just paid for. And the reason businesses do this is because someone who has never seen or heard of you, it's much more likely to go ahead and purchase something else from you at a higher price after they just bought something and built some rapport, compared to just promoting, let's say, a $200 course right off the bat. And video courses really are great because you can dive into deep detail about any subject that you want to. For example, you could create a video course on how to grow your social media. And inside of this video course, you could have different modules that are specific to the different social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever that may be, breaking them down in depth for people to learn with visualizations and just more in depth overall. Most people who are looking to solve a problem are willing to go ahead and spend a little bit more money just to get that extra value and that extra explanation that's going to get them a little bit closer to their dream outcome. 3, plugins and presets. This digital product right here is a great example of an improvement offer, meaning that you are offering a product that's going to help your ideal customer get a better result at something they are already doing. Let's say, for example, you've been using Photoshop for years. I'm sure there's some things that you use now that you didn't use in the past because you weren't aware that it was possible. This could be some type of tool, this could be a preset, a filter, anything of the liking. So once you pinpoint some of these problems that you may have encountered in the past with any type of software you use, then you can create a digital solution and sell that to other people who may be in the situation where they could use and get a higher quality result out of something they're already doing. In fact, one of my 6-figure students right now actually sells digital solutions for photo and video editing softwares. Number 4, content templates. This is huge huge because honestly, most people really don't have a creative edge to them, and inside of their business or whatever they may be doing, sometimes they struggle to find what type of content they should create and how to do it. And oftentimes it distracts them and becomes a nuisance and doesn't get done right. So what this does is opens up a big space in the market for us to build our digital dropshipping businesses. I'm gonna pop up on the screen right now an example of some Canva templates that are specific to fitness style Facebook ad creatives. And you can create templates for literally anything. It's a huge problem solver and at the same time just such a simple solution. But I highly recommend, instead of selling those packs on something like Etsy where you have tons of fees you have to pay them and you're selling for a lower ticket price, instead I would recommend you sell this on your own digital dropshipping website so that you can build your own business and sell many different types of templates. And personally, I use Canva. So if you want to try out a pro account for a free trial to go ahead and get started with making your own templates, then I will leave a link in the description for you to check that out. Number 5, private groups. I personally know someone who's making over 6 figures per month in profit by selling this type of digital product. And what he's doing is actually just charging a one-time fee for customers to join this private group. And it's not just come join our private group as a status thing, but it's more so focused on the specific expertise that he's in. And what this does is just create a high value network and community that's filled with serious individuals that's worth more than money. For example, think about real estate investors. They would much rather be in a more highly confined and qualified private group than, let's say, a free Facebook group where there's tons of people that are begging for things, asking questions all the time, and it's overall just a big mess. So the way that you could get into selling this type of digital product is by creating a private Facebook group or a private Discord server that's specifically focused on a specific pain point niche. For example, it could be for moms who want to stay fit while they're busy. Then once you have your niche, you can go ahead and decide what your value is going to be, because starting off the bat, you have to incentivize why someone would join off the bat. As you get more people, it becomes easier and it kind of markets itself. But at first you need to decide, okay, what is it? Is there going to be expert fitness coaches in there? Or are there going to be free meal plans or recipes sent every week? What is the value and why would someone join? And then once you determine what your values actually are, and you can incorporate all types of digital products that we're talking about inside of this video, then you can start marketing and getting people inside of your private group. And at a certain point, it will essentially just run itself. And typically you make money from these private groups by either charging a lower monthly fee or a higher one-time fee. Number 6, accountability worksheets. People are always looking for a way to make it easier to achieve whatever their dream outcome is. And most people have more than one dream outcome that they want, whether it's subconsciously or they are consciously working towards it. But let's say it's to lose weight and get leaner. Providing a solution that can potentially get them closer to that outcome quicker is worth money. So to solve that problem, I could sell accountability worksheets for daily workout tracking, daily food tracking, journals, all things done digitally. The truth is that you can create accountability worksheets in any single niche that has some type of pain point feature. And most people oftentimes just get lost and don't know what next steps to take. So accountability worksheets just tend to work very well because they create some commitment and help that person get closer to where they're trying to be. Number 7, guides. Guides are honestly just a style of ebook that's a little bit fancier. Think of a cooking guide or travel guide, anything along those lines, but you have to get a little bit more specific for your guide to succeed. So instead of offering something just like a cooking guide, we would want to dive into, let's say, a specific diet, the carnivore diet, the keto diet, a plant-based diet, anything along those lines that's a little bit more specific. Because once you start marketing your digital guides, if someone sees that and recognizes that this is something that they're trying to do, they will most likely purchase just because it is specific to their dream outcome. Number 8, skill set masterclasses. You may have heard of the term webinar, and webinars really are amazing things because you can record yourself teaching a certain skill and then can sell that replay over and over and over as a digital product, almost like a mini course. And webinars are great for teaching skill sets that maybe just don't need a 5+ hour long video course. It's also a great way to help beginners and visual learners. And this can be done in something as simple as learning how to bench press. Imagine someone who can bench 500 pounds is doing this live class where they show you all their little tips and tricks of how they increase their chest strength and whatever it may take to get to a stronger, more efficient bench press. And now you can do this, but with literally any skill set. And there are two main ways to sell your skill set masterclass. The first route is to do kind of what I'm doing right here. I'm recording myself. So I could record myself here and then resell an existing piece of content. But what's more effective is if you do a little bit of a pre-sale and you get people signed up and actually teach this skill set live, where you get some feedback, engagement as you're doing it and are able to answer questions, and then you sell that live replay. What it does is once someone buys that replay, it's going to create a little bit more relatability. It doesn't make you seem as much of a robot just talking to a camera. And more importantly, you're going to be able to answer questions that someone may have that you didn't even think of. Number 9, artwork. There's been a trend on Instagram, Facebook, some other image sharing platforms where people use cartoonized pictures of themselves as a profile picture, or they post it on their feed. And honestly, people don't realize that this is a trend, but at the same time, a great way to build a business. Although it's not a completely automated digital product model, but the great thing is that you don't have to actually ship anything, and you can create systems to make this a smooth process with the ability to scale to very high numbers. So let me give you an example. You create an online store for your digital dropshipping business where you sell custom characters. So someone can purchase, let's say for $30, or they can submit a one face image, and then that's going to be cartoonized. And then on the back end for fulfillment, what I would do is go to some type of freelancing website and find different artists who do things like this, and then message them on a separate platform and tell them kind of what you're doing and see what type of prices they would charge. And obviously you want to do this before you start selling the actual art itself, but you can typically find a pretty good balance and agreement point where, let's say this person is going to charge you $5 per image, and then you could sell it for upwards of $30, and now you're selling a profitable digital product with a very low percentage cost of goods. And honestly, this is a type of digital product that you can market just purely through organic content. Number 10, done for you plans. Last but not least, this is a great digital product option where I actually know someone who's making 7 figures per month selling high ticket custom plans. And you may have even seen some of these custom plans before, because many fitness influencers sell custom meal plans or custom workout guides, and it's extremely popular right now. And it's popular because it's a really valuable product, and because it's so valuable, then that means that you can charge more than what you could charge for, let's say, a normal ebook. Let's say you have a digital dropshipping store in the health space and you sell an ebook for how to cook healthy meals. You know, people are going to buy it and they may find it useful and valuable, but what they would find even more attractive is if they could purchase a custom plan where they receive custom information of what they should be cooking, what they should be eating, etc. So the way you would structure selling a done for you plan would be first to create a template based on your niche. So in the fitness world, maybe that would be you need to know their age, their height, their activity level, all these different things. So then after someone purchases that product, they should be taken to a custom form where they input all the information that you need to be able to create this custom guide. Then you just go ahead and modify the template you already have with all the information you need, either yourself or you can remove the heavy lifting and have a freelancer do it for you. And once completed, you can go ahead and just deliver that done for you custom plan for your customer. So that right there is my current list of the top 10 winning, most profitable, most trending digital dropshipping products that you can sell right now. So I highly suggest, if you've been waiting or looking for a sign to start your own online business, this is the time to get started, because we are taking advantage of social media right now and the opportunity to build communities completely for free and provide value through our digital products, so we don't have to worry about shipping physical products and all the headache that comes alongside that. And if you want to learn more and join our community and get access to ask me questions whenever you want, then you can join our digital dropshipping mastery program, which will be linked in the description. But keep in mind, the price will be going up in less than 4 weeks. So if you want to get in now with lifetime access and all future updates, now is the time to get in at the lowest price you'll ever be able to join at. So I absolutely hope you've enjoyed this video, got some great information out of it that you can start taking action on right now, and I will see you in the next video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a big like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.